Hello friends, I have another journal to share. This is a journal I made for a friend, and it's made using, started out as 6x9 envelope. I've got a ribbon closure. This is a Tim Holtz ribbon. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but I've dyed it. And this is a rivet. Found these at Tuesday morning. They have the two pieces and you snap them together over the hole. It was rather difficult because the hole I needed was larger than the hole punch that I had, and I had a hard time getting it to snap together, but I eventually got it to work once I got some of the paper out of the way, and I like how that turned out. So I've got some cardstock adhered on. I believe I may have used Mod Podge in the beginning to get it on, but I went over it with this gel medium, and this is what I used to get my fabrics on, and I just used it on the back of the fabric and on the back of the flower, and I really like how that holds, and there's no gloss, it's a real matte finish, so that's what I used on that. This was a die cut, and it's some trim. I've got some muslin scrap fabric here, and this fabric was a piece that I've had for over a decade. I think that I used it on a couch pillow or something. I don't even remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it was something home decor related. I may not even have those anymore. I think it was a pillowcase for like a couch pillow. But it was beautiful, and so of course I kept the scraps of it, and so I used some of it by stitching it to this piece of muslin and then using that gel medium to adhere it to the cover. These flowers came from a Recollections tin of flowers that I got at Michael's on clearance, and they're bright colors. That's probably, that was why it was clearanced out, or at least only that color was clearanced out. But I've toned down the color with some Glimmer Mist Tattered Angels. This is whoops, you saw my price there. I got that at Tuesday morning, so I got an excellent deal on that. It was called Penny. And then this flower is also from the Recollections. This flower, I have no idea where it came from originally, because I got it in a little pack of stuff that I got at the thrift store one day. So that was a great find. I've nipped off the end of the envelope, just the very sliver of the end, in order to make this open to the pocket here. And I just took my cardstock a little bit on the inside. You can kind of see there's the envelope, and then this is an extra piece of scrap that I've got in here. The paper pack also came from a Goodwill store that I was at one day, and it's a color box. And it wasn't a complete paper pack, but it had most of the papers still there. So a lot of the papers come from that. This one actually was from a Ledger. I think it might be Prima, but I'm not sure. It's a scrap I had. Here's a flip up. There's stamping throughout, and there's a tuck there. Some scrap paper. There's my polka dot from the pizza pan that has holes in it, which I really love. This right here is a giant tag. Let's see if this can not quite get this all the way in frame. I ordered those and did not realize they were so large. So at first I thought, oh, what am I going to do with this? But I'm starting to figure out some things. I folded the end over here to make a pocket, and then this is just some trim to sort of hide that edge there and to make another spot to tuck things in. Here's a coffee dyed index card with the little pocket here in this page. This is interesting to note. When I coffee dyed these papers, it was a warm day, and I was drying some outside, and we have some outdoor chairs outside. This little pattern, you can see, was what happened because it was drying on the chair surface, and I thought that was really interesting. So the next time you're coffee dyeing papers and drying them, think about what you might dry them on to achieve a different look. And it's kind of fun to experiment. I wouldn't necessarily try it with all of the papers on the first try, but I liked how that turned out. And again, these markings here that look a little bit like a doily was because I coffee dyed a doily at the same time, and I let the doily stay on the surface while it dried and got that look with that. Here's another index card that I've coffee dyed. So it's kind of fun to try to get different effects depending on the surface you're using to dry it on. This is just paper clip here, little tuck spot with the cheesecloth, and this tag got a while back from Target. It's kind of a burlap material with a shimmery thread in there. This right here was a fun little effect that I got with, it's actually one of these. And so I've folded the end over and I've glued here and done Tim Holtz tissue tape along this side. And I have attached some cardstock here to make another little pocket, and then the top is open here for this pocket. And I like how that turned out, although it is pretty small, so it was a challenge when it comes to the sewing it in and putting holes, punching the holes just right. This is an extra large or giant index card, and this one was dried outside. You can kind of see that interesting pattern there. There's a tuck here with both this side and this side left open. Little pocket. My hand's kind of in the way, sorry. In the center, I found this little birdie punch. It's almost too small, but I managed to get it to work. And I like how it turned out. They're kind of flying over there in the center, aren't they? There's a little tuck there. Here's the other side of that manila tag. I've put some coffee dyed writing paper here, and then I've put a tag on here to make a little pocket there. There's another little paper clip. This is a pocket here, side pocket. A tuck here. And you can kind of see the ghost effect of that doily there, which I just love how that looks. This is open bottom and top. You can kind of see that didn't look good, did it? So there's some room there to tuck something. Here, this is open in the back, and it's an envelope, so I've got a little something in there. This is the other side of that giant craft tag. And again, the polka dot look from the pizza pan. This is a pocket on the side here. And there's the back, and this is open. And I've got some extras, cuts from the paper pack, and some extra tags and things that I didn't end up using tucked in there. It's a great little small-sized journal. I love how it turned out. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, and have a great day.